You know that feeling like you're your own worst enemy when it comes to actually hitting your goals? Yeah, you're definitely not alone in that. So today, we're going to break down the two internal pillars you absolutely need to build. Get these right, and you'll finally get out of your own way and unlock what you're really capable of. I mean, think about it. You've got the ambition, right? You have the dreams, but something is just holding you back. And the frustrating part is it feels like it's coming from inside. So let's talk about how we can break through that barrier and actually start making some real, tangible progress. And look, you can forget all those endless life hacks and quick fixes you see online. Real, lasting change, that comes from building a super strong internal foundation. Seriously, if you get these two pillars right, you'll be absolutely amazed at how everything else just clicks into place. All right, let's jump into the first pillar, mastering your focus. Now, when I say discipline, I don't want you to think about, forcing yourself to do stuff you hate. No, no. Think of it more like a superpower, the superpower of focus. It's about consciously choosing where you put your energy and your attention. This actually reminds me of a story about a young man named Kabir. He was brilliant, totally brilliant, but his mind was just scattered. It was like a wild horse, incredibly powerful, but just running off in 1,000 different directions at once. And his father's words here, they just nail the problem, don't they? Without control, even the most powerful mind can lead you completely astray. Okay, so how do you tame that wild horse of a mind? Well, that's where discipline comes in. It's the actual skill of locking onto your target and tuning out all the noise, all the distractions. And this was the exact challenge that Kabir was up against. So, to help him out, a wise teacher gave Kabir what sounded like a really simple task. He said, I want you to carry this glass, full to the brim with water, all the way through a bustling garden, without spilling a single drop. Just think about that for a second. The water, that's your focus. And every little distraction, every person, every noise, that's a bump in the road, threatening to make you spill. And for Kabir, that was the moment the light bulb went on. He finally got it. Discipline isn't about these giant, heroic leaps. It's about small, consistent daily steps. I mean, look at what he did. Waking up at the same time, limiting phone use, focusing on one task, meditating. These are simple things that, over time, built up his mental muscle and made his focus razor sharp. And the best part? This is something literally any of us can start doing. So, what was the payoff? Oh, it was huge. Fast forward a year, Kabir's at this massive, high-stakes competition, and total chaos breaks out. Other students, brilliant kids, they all started cracking under the pressure. But Kabir, he was like an oasis of calm in the middle of a storm. He just methodically tackled each problem, one by one, just like he did with that glass of water. He didn't just survive the chaos, he totally thrived in it. It just goes to show a focused mind is an incredibly powerful weapon. So, Kabir's story is amazing, right? It really shows the power of a disciplined mind. But here's a question for you. What if you have all the focus in the world, but you're aiming at the completely wrong target? Or even worse, what if deep down you don't even believe you deserve to hit the target in the first place? And that's where our second pillar comes into play. Okay, pillar number 2, mastering your identity. This one is all about your mindset. It's the story you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. This goes way deeper than just focus. We're talking about your core identity here. To understand this, let me paint a picture. Imagine you're a beggar. Your entire life, your whole identity is defined by what you don't have. Then one day, a wealthy merchant stops, looks you right in the eye, and says this to you. For the beggar in this story, those words, man, they were like a lightning bolt. They completely shattered his reality and changed his life forever. And this right here is the absolute core of the mindset shift. See, the beggar's whole identity was built around taking. The merchant's challenge just completely flipped the script. It forced him to see himself as a giver. And that's such a powerful lesson for every single one of us, isn't it? Are we focused on what we can get from the world or what we can contribute to it? And the results? They were just astonishingly fast. He started grabbing a few flowers each day and offering them in exchange for whatever people gave him. And suddenly, he was earning more money than he ever had before. In just 6 months, the beggar was gone. In his place stood a successful flower merchant. I mean, that is the raw power of a changed mindset. And then he had this huge aha moment. He realized people weren't giving him money out of pity anymore. They were buying his flowers. They were customers. The world around him already saw him as a merchant, but his own self-image hadn't caught up yet. It's such a powerful reminder, you know? Sometimes we are the very last person to recognize our own true worth. So let's bring these two ideas together. Think of it this way. Discipline is the engine of your car. It's what provides the power and drives you forward. But mindset is the steering wheel. It's what determines your direction. You absolutely need both to get where you want to go. If you've got one without the other, you're either just spinning your wheels in place or you're heading straight for a crash. Okay, this matrix really lays out how it all fits together. Take a look and be honest. Where do you see yourself right now? Maybe you have high discipline but a low mindset. That's burnout. You work hard, but you feel unfulfilled, like a well-oiled machine with no destination. Or maybe you're a daydreamer, high mindset but low discipline. You believe you can do great things, but you just can't seem to get started. Or maybe you're stuck in stagnation, like the beggar was, with low discipline and a low mindset. The goal for all of us is to get to that top right corner, mastery. That's the sweet spot where focused action and a powerful sense of self work together in perfect harmony. So, look, these aren't just a couple of nice, inspiring stories. They're basically roadmaps for your own transformation. They show us, plain and simple, that our outer world is just a mirror of our inner world. And you know what the best part is? You hold the tools to reshape that inner world. You have the power to create the reality you actually want. So if you're going to take away one thing, let it be this. Discipline gives your ambition direction. It tells you how to get there. But mindset gives your ambition permission. It tells you that you deserve to get there. You absolutely need both to truly transform your life. Because at the end of the day, it's pretty simple. Your biggest ally and your greatest enemy, they're one and the same. It's your own mind. So stop looking for success out there somewhere. It's not. It's already inside you, just waiting for you to build it. So the question is, what story will you decide to live by? Are you going to let that untamed mind just keep running wild? Are you going to wait around for someone else to give you permission to succeed? Or are you going to take control of your story, build these two pillars of inner mastery, and become the architect of your own damn life? The pen is in your hand. What are you going to write?